another wee video. This one won't take long because I've got a full afternoon of clients coming in, so don't want to be doing this sort of stuff when they come in. Very complicated idea, again based on instructors' perception of what should happen. And I can again give you examples of some of the best players in the world not abiding by the rules that YouTube, I mean, I think we all saw the thing on Tiger, and somebody said something to him when he was doing a kind of clinic, and said to him, how would you advise people to get better? And he says, hit loads of balls and stop effing watching YouTube. Now, watching YouTube is not a problem, it's what you watch, it's what you're trying to get from it. If you just watch numerous videos, think there's a secret out there, there's not. There is many people, few especially, the clickbait job, who basically will give you the secret. There's only, each week it's the only secret you need to know. But was that different than the secret last week? And the secret next week? And that secret, if you can do it for 5 seconds, if you do this for 5 seconds every time you'll be a tour pro. Jesus. So that's not, well, it is, because it kind of devalues what guys like me do, but they do really well. You got to respect them. They make a lot of money from YouTube, filling your guys' heads with a load of rubbish. Okay, and remember, when I'm saying, what I'm saying is not gospel. What I'm saying is, give it a try. You never know. Okay, there's no secret. There's no 5-second fix. Yeah, but this idea of ball position is something that I think is so personal to the person. Okay, so you take me for instance. I grew up, I don't know if you can tell by my accent, but I grew up in Scotland, yeah? And very kind of windy conditions. So when you see a lot of times Scottish people, they have the ball position a little bit up front. These guys who kind of go onto it like that. So what they're doing now is the chest go forward. So now the ball position starts to go into the centre of the body. I'm a bit like that. I've changed it a little bit as I've got older, because I can't do half the things I used to be able to do. But that was my thing. Yeah? And the only time that I would be changing the ball position, I wanted to go higher or lower, trying to find a strike. It's not a bad thing to do. But you get somebody like the most successful golfer in the history of the game, Jack Nicklaus. I don't think he's the best player in the history of the game. I think Tiger Woods is, because he just transcended the sport. Yeah. But Jack Nicklaus, brilliant. He played everything off his left heel. And a lot of players in that era did. They played it off the left heel, and all they did was, depending on the club, they just widened the stance a little bit, until they got a wee bit of driver. They just played it more up front. Yeah? Now that might work for you, so when you go to the range and you're practicing, mess about with your ball position. Just mess about and see, where am I getting the best strike from? Where am I getting the ball then tough if it's with an iron? Yeah? Where am I getting this? Yeah? Where am I getting the best launch from a driver? Yeah? Mess with it. With a driver, don't get too far back. You want it up because you want to hit up on it. An iron, I would go middle is as far back as you want to go, unless you're hitting a certain type of wedge shot. But I'm going to show you a little simple exercise you can practice, and you'll be somewhere close to what you need to be. So if I'm hitting an iron, yeah, wedges down to probably 7s, 8 7s. Really good exercise, and it really helps with your setup and gets your mind thinking about other things than there's a bunker over there, water over there. It's just, you start off with your feet together and the ball kind of right through the middle of your feet. Yeah? Get the right distance away from it where you're comfortable, and then just take the same step either side, and you're going to be somewhere close. Okay, I've seen things where people say get on your logo. It's like me, you fat gut, my logo's up here somewhere. I'd never hit the ball. Anyway, so that's your kind of short irons to 7, 8 iron. Once you get 6, 5s, if you use 4s or rescues, same exercise, ball in the middle of the feet, take a little step and a bigger step. That's going to be slightly forward, that's going to be between middle and your left heel. Again, keep it that simple. Now when you've got a driver, 3 wood, maybe off the tee, again, put that, just turn this foot out ever so slightly with the driver and just leave that there and just take one big step. That'll tilt you, and then when you square everything else, you'll feel you're tilted behind it because you want to be hitting up on it. The more you have your ball position in the wrong place. Now, for instance, if you've got the ball position too far back, what that's going to fundamentally do is going to get the club way too far on the inside. You're going to meet it too far on that, and it's going to be very hard to square the face up. It's going to be coming in very open. Okay, if you get the ball too far forward, wants to square through the middle here, and then it starts to shut down. So you can hit pull fades, and the other ones you can hit sort of hooks and pushes and all sorts of stuff. So it's another simple thing that you can mess about with based on how you're striking the ball. Again, the rant, how you're striking the ball, where the strike is, where the club face, where is it pointing, where does it start, okay? Based on the shape of shot. So do some work with that before you go all kind of mental and say, my right elbow should be my whatever. I could go on forever, but there's so many things. If you go into a channel and look at golf instruction and you go, right, ball position, I want to YouTube, I want to check what is the correct ball position. My opinion, rightly or wrong, some people think I'm completely wrong, some people go, well, I'll give it a try, is the ball position is where it is that you can hit the best shot. If it's forward and it's back, it doesn't matter, as long as you can hit great shots with it. So when you're thinking about this sort of stuff, when you're trying to do this sort of stuff, what is giving me the best shot is right for you. When you get the instructions that say go on YouTube and type in correct ball position in golf, I reckon you could get well into the millions of videos, and most of them would be different. I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm not saying they're, in fact, one of them might be right. It's a bit like understanding your golf swing. It goes back to a previous comment I made on a video. It's about the perfect golf swing. Okay? Every single golfer in the world, this is proven by far brighter people than me. Everybody in the world has a different golf swing. It's like a fingerprint. Nobody swings the club the same. So when you're looking at something and somebody's telling you to swing in a certain way, which one of the millions and millions of golfers in the world is he trying to get you to emulate? Or if I wanted to say that I want to swing like Dustin Johnson, I would end up in casualty if I try to do what that boy can do. I would never try and copy anybody because it's my own individual thing. So when you're talking about these perfect golf swings, and it's proven that there's no two people in the world swinging the same, it's like, I think it was an old Dire Straits song where they basically said, both of them say that Jesus, one of them must be wrong. Think about it. So when you're doing this stuff that I'm trying to make your life a little bit easier on here, it's not going to work for everybody. Think of it, it's just an opinion. It's just simple things that might help you, and I hope it does. And keep it that simple. Don't think it's gospel. Just go give it a try. You never know what might happen. So again, hope this really helps, and let us know how you go.